Hi guys, welcome back on board of the Crypto Cruiser. It's me Chris, and today we're going to talk about XRP Ripple, what Ripple is all about. We're going to talk about its native token XRP. We're going to talk some chart analysis, XRP compared to the dollar, XRP compared to the Bitcoin chart. Of course, I've already made market look ahead for the traditional markets for next week. But I'll give you a quick, brief outlook of again of how potentially next week S&P 500 can potentially go, and of course we're going to talk about the Bitcoin chart and the godfather of all coins. So Let's just start with the Bitcoin chart and how next week can potentially play out. And by the end of the year, of course, I've told you my personal opinion that next week we're gonna go above 100,000 and potentially hit price of around 109,000, and then we're gonna have a correction and potentially drop to prices of and test this previous yearly resistance line that we've tested as resistance in April and November of 2021. We also had another test of a resistance in the beginning of this year, March of 2024. We broke out of it, and we never actually tested it as a support. So sooner than later, I think we're gonna come to price of around 80 to 85,000, and that'll be the test. And then by the end of the year, early next one, by end of January, we're gonna have more upside momentum and potentially go test 120,000, and then potentially we're gonna have a huge correction. Let's just see how it's gonna play out. Since I launched my channel, and if you've been following my predictions from 70,000, I was able to predict this huge move on the downside. Price of below 50,000, the local top at 65,000, this price at around 52,000, and then the continuation of the trend and start hitting all-time highs. I mean, everything has been playing out quite right. And how did I know all that? Well, because of the chart analysis that I've been doing it for almost a decade, and I'm also following the S&P 500, and they're very much correlated. And since I launched my channel here in July, I've told you I anticipate a correction. That's why we had the 10% ABC correction on the downside. And what did I tell you guys? That won't last long. I anticipate a V-shaped recovery. I think my very first video was a V-shaped recovery. You can turn it back and you see everything is there. We start hitting almost all-time high price of around 5,650, and I've told you it will be healthy for the overall trend to actually come back and test this previous resistance line, acted twice as resistance, we turn into support, and then we're gonna have the continuation of the trend and start hitting price of above 6,000, and then once we reach these prices, I've told you I anticipate a little bit of a pullback. We test this local top at price of around 5,850. We turn this previous local top into support, and next week I anticipate start hitting price of above 6,100. And of course, we also formed a reverse head and shoulders, which is a bullish signal, and measure from the head to the bottom. The price target should be above 6,250, and potentially we can even go and test this huge resistance line by the end of the year or early next one. Let's see how it's gonna play out. So far, so good. Everything has been coming out quite well. And since the Bitcoin chart looks extremely bullish, the traditional markets looks bullish. I think altcoins start outperforming Bitcoin as well. So which coins I think have the possibility to outperform Bitcoin? Well, I think Ripple XRP, its main token, it can be one of those coins. And look at that! Move from pretty much 40 cents. We went all the way to $1.40 in a matter of a few days. I mean, this month it's been very beneficial if you've been following my channel. But what Ripple is all about? Ripple previously. Ripple Labs is a company, and XRP is the name of the native cryptocurrency for XRP Ledger, an open source distributed ledger run by XRPL Foundation. Ripple is also sometimes used as a name for the XRP token, but Ripple, the company, does not own or control the blockchain and cryptocurrency. Let's just look at the market capitalization and look at this move. So I've told you that we've been in a huge triangle pattern, and my personal opinion, we're gonna broke out on the upside, and that's what we had. So the market capitalization was around 24 billions. We triple in a matter of few days. We triple in a matter of a few weeks. So basically, we're taking out this local top that we formed in May of 2021 at price of around 72 billion, and we already went above 80 million at certain point. So we already take out this local top. The next price for the market capitalization is to go above 130 billion. Is that possible? I think potentially we can do that, and in that case, XRP will double, pretty much will double in price. Let's just talk about chart analysis on XRP. And I've told you, just the way the market capitalization, all-time high price that we formed in January of 2018 at price of around $3.30. We had the local top at price almost $2, and on the market capitalization, we already took this local top. Because there's more circulating supply for in circulation. So what I'd like to see, so basically we formed this huge triangle pattern, setting up high lows and lower highs, and as you can clearly see, we almost broke out of it in September. We came back into this triangle pattern, and we confidently broke out of it. In this month, so from price, we actually triple or even over tripling in price. So as I've said, I'd like to see taking out this local top at price of around $2. And once we take out this local top, I can quickly see start testing its previous all-time high price of around $3.30. And once we have, and perhaps we're gonna consolidate for few weeks, and maybe perhaps even for a few months. And once we break out of this market of this price target at this all-time high price at around $3.30, and once we have a full price discovery, we can easily go to prices of $6, and then potentially even further than that. I'm not gonna be surprised if we go to $10. Let's just see if, for the sake of argument, we go to prices of around $10. So basically the maximum supply is around 100 billion, and the circulating supply at the time of recording this video is around 57 billion. So in order for XRP to go to $10, we need 570 billion market capitalization. Is that potentially possible? I mean, potentially anything can happen, but I mean, this is like a huge market cap. Again, guys, I have to tell you, anything I say in this video, it is not a financial advice. It's for pure entertainment purposes. And before doing anything, do your diligence and make your own research. Because as I've said, anything I say in this video, it is not a financial advice, as I've said. I mean, the way XRP is going up, XRP can easily go down as well. And it can easily go to zero as well. So always be open-minded and be level-headed. What's my personal opinion is that we can potentially take out this all-time high price at $3, and we can actually have price discovery. I think in 2020 we were in the cusp of doing that, but as you all know, especially here in November, we had this huge upside momentum, but then SEC started their case against Ripple, and that of course slowed down this whole bullish momentum on XRP. But I have to remind you guys, if you haven't been into these markets for a long time, Ripple actually was the only coin that took over Ethereum market cap in end of 2017, beginning of 2018. The market capitalization for XRP was absolutely insane. It went above the Ethereum. It was the second biggest coin, just right after the Bitcoin. Let's just look the chart compared to the Bitcoin chart, XRP compared to the Bitcoin, and as you can clearly see, we're having this huge upside momentum. And if we measure it from the bottom trend line to the upper trend line, the price target should be around 6x. So 6x from here, it will be at around $8-9, potentially even $10. Another confirmation that we can potentially and go test these prices. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see exactly how exactly it's going to play out, because at the end of the day, no one can predict the future, and it'll be interesting to see. Once again, guys, thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate all the support, all the lovely comments. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube, please do it. It's for absolutely free. And if you want to subscribe to my Patreon and get my 2 books for absolutely free, you can do that. The Art of Chart Analysis of How to Become a Sophisticated Trader, over 70 pages, filled with very useful information, and you can gain quite a lot of knowledge. And my other book, the Crypto Guidebook, for absolutely free. And of course, with the subscription in Patreon comes exclusive content, some of them 50 to 100x, the most underappreciated, undervalued coins. Once again, thank you all. Not a financial advice. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see each other later on. Goodbye.